What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse TV here today. We're gonna talk about this Sony fanboy who made one of the most nonsensical tweets I have seen on this app so far. So the game Trek to Yomi is the recent indie game that's been very people have talking about this game a lot. So very anticipated game people have been waiting for. And apparently this game has released on Game Pass and released on PlayStation at the same time, but on PlayStation you gotta pay full price, while Game Pass you get it with the subscription service. So, and this guy had the genius idea to post himself downloading the game on PlayStation on his PS5 or PS4, and he says, "I support my game developers. Check to Yomi, PS5, Game Pass. Game Pass isn't the move. I don't want half-baked games." And it's like people were just like roasting this dude, rightfully so, because it's kind of like it's the same game whether you download it on Game Pass or whether you play it or download it on your PlayStation. It's the same game. Like, how is the game now half baked because it isn't on Game Pass? It makes zero sense whatsoever. So this dude was roasted, and it's like, what is this notion that Game Pass doesn't support the developers? The developers are getting paid to put their games on Game Pass. Like, I'm just curious, like, what do these Sony guys think what is happening with Microsoft getting these games on Game Pass? They think they're like the mafia or something, putting a gun to these people's heads to say, hey, put the game on Game Pass with a gun to there or something? These game developers are getting paid. These publishers are paying the game developers for this game being on Game Pass. It's like, how many times you gotta keep going over the same point right here? So this was just ridiculous, but people are roasting this guy because they keep making these ridiculous takes. Okay. I got a nice surprise in my Game Pass tweet. Yeah. The devs approve. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the devs are just happy that you're playing their game. And like I said before, they're getting paid they're getting paid with the game being on Game Pass. So this whole nonsense that you're not supporting the developers because you play on Game Pass is completely ridiculous. They have no problem with these other services like Netflix, Hulu, whatever service you can think of. The people who made the product is getting paid regardless, but the thing on the service or platform. So this guy says, "My friend, please think about what you're saying before you post it. You are complaining about a distribution channel for the same game. Distribution channels are multiple ways you can get the same game. Xbox, PC, Game Pass, PlayStation, they are all distribution channels. If it was on Game Pass exclusively, I bet we suddenly get a part 2 or it won't recoup a positive profit. Yet, I'm pretty sure most exclusive content is different streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. They get exclusive content and they get sequels if it depends on how many people, however they get their revenue, people tune in or whatever. So, this is just a stupid take. It's like more making people feel bad about using subscription service. It's just weird. It is just extremely weird with these Sony guys. They really want you to feel bad about using Game Pass. It's just ridiculous. You know, you could have made this post without being toxic. You support the devs, that's great, but you didn't have to insult anyone in the process. You don't care about the devs, you just want to be seen. Happy that Game Pass continues to boost sales. A rising tide floats all boats. The Game Pass market and boosts sales on all platforms because of the strong word of mouth. So you're protesting Game Pass by buying a game that's on Game Pass. So instead of getting it for free on Game Pass, which you aren't getting it for free technically, but I get what he's saying because you still got to pay a fee each month. But I get what he's saying. You pay for a half-baked game? That's certainly something you said if I'm reading this tweet correctly. You buy games on Game Pass and call them half-baked. He says no narratives. Okay. Is someone going to tell him, or are we just going to let this roll forward for us and giggles? Didn't Microsoft give them millions for them to put the game on Game Pass? $1 million versus your $20. Choose wisely. Yeah, you know, because Devolver Digital does have some clout in the gaming community, so you know they paid them a pretty good amount for this game to be on Game Pass. I don't see why do these people care so much about these developers' pockets. For sure, they got paid. They got paid pretty handsomely, probably. It's like, You do realize the game is going to Game Pass, right? This guy says, I think he didn't properly articulate what he meant. I honestly can't make sense of the tweet. Yeah, the tweet just doesn't make any sense. It's like he says, I want to support the developer by buying on PlayStation. Meanwhile, Microsoft support the developers by putting it on Game Pass. So, it don't make any sense. It makes zero sense. Like this guy, it just makes zero sense. You realize the devs are being very graciously, not sarcasm, supporting, and also You realize that devs you are very graciously, not sarcasm, supporting, are also getting a nice big check from Microsoft for putting their game in the service. Weird, right? Almost like both options lead to the same conclusion: happy and paid devs. Yeah, the ratio came quicker than I thought. You guys should support them any way possible. If we know who this guy is. LOL, I've supported them by paying for Game Pass even if I don't play it. You guys know they agree to Game Pass money. Xbox don't force devs to give access of trials and give them compensation for Game Pass access, unlike another platform. And yet the game you bought it on Game Pass, so it has to be half-baked even at full price. Yeah. How are you trashing the game and you talking about praising and supporting devs at the same time? Doesn't make any sense. Because Microsoft didn't pay for the game to be on Game Pass. They legit think that Microsoft didn't give these people money for the games to be on Game Pass. Don't want half-baked games. You get bought the same game that is available on Game Pass. Make it make sense. It really don't make sense. Because it's the same game. You just pay full price for it, which was more than $15 that a month of Game Pass cost. Or you even close to anything that could be considered as now dumber if I haven't listened to it. Xbox, thank you for the free advertisement on Xbox Game Pass. Don't go sign up with the half-baked thinking mind. Yeah. Just doesn't make any sense. And they're just advertising Game Pass. They just don't realize it. Each time you talk about Game Pass in a negative light, you just give it more advertisement because people are gonna say, "Hey, what is this guy talking about? This new game just came out." And they're gonna see it's on Game Pass, where you can play for free, or you can pay full price. So they're giving Game Pass more publicity. It just makes real sense. I am supporting the developers by paying for Game Pass and playing their games. They get paid to put their games into Game Pass. So devs don't get paid if they allow their games to be on Game Pass, as what he's pretty much saying, pretty much. While subscribed to fake pass PlayStation Plus. Wait, is he really subscribed to PlayStation Plus? Let's see. Is he? Can you tell? I don't know. You can't really tell from this right here. But if he's subscribed to PlayStation Plus and he's not subscribed to Game Pass, so he has a problem with Game Pass, that's complete hypocrisy right there. Like, you're gonna be mad at the subscription service, but support PlayStations though, but you're mad at the Xbox One. Doesn't make any sense. If it's a half-baked game with Game Pass, as you say, then look even more dumber for paying full price for it on PlayStation 5. You didn't think the statement through, did you? Just say no to drugs, kids. They rot your brain. Yeah, that was kind of like when what was it when I think it was like last year when it was like a wave, like at least like a few games that was on Game Pass for free, that was on Game Pass service that the PlayStation guys had to pay full price for. I believe one was like that Dungeons and Dragons game, and what was another one that was like the Square Enix one, Outriders or Outsiders or whatever the game was called. It was like there was a wave of games that were trash. But the PlayStation guys were bragging that the game sold very well, and like at the UK or somewhere, they were bragging about it. I was like, these games are not that great, so why are you bragging about it? You pay full price for it, while the people on Xbox got to play it on Game Pass. I was like, that's not a big win right there. You just make yourself look stupid. If the game was trash, why would you admit paying full price for a game that's not good? That doesn't make any sense. Bruh, no one cares about your dip-S console wars. LMAO ponies really think because they pay for a game on PlayStation, it's a better version than Game Pass. You should have made yourself a nice little cult. Yeah, I was like, just because you pay full price on PlayStation, don't make it a better version than the version that people got on Game Pass. It's just a little the same game, so it just makes no sense. This is confusing to say the least. Did you call the game half-baked because it's on Game Pass, then proceed to buy said half-baked game on PlayStation? Who take these hobos seriously? You do realize this game is on Game Pass. You're literally a Game Pass. You're literally a Game Pass game. Congrats. Okay. is check the Yomi Game Pass filler that this guy is paying extra for, or is it a great game that he wants to buy but happens to be in Game Pass, which is his paying only releases half-baked games? You can't be like, yeah, you definitely can't be one of these people who send like Game Pass on releasing like filler content, like not this great content, but then buying the same said content on PlayStation for full price. It just makes no sense. Um, Pretty sure this is not a good message. Uh, but the game is half baked AF. That's got cell phone game animations. See how being a fanboy badly ages you, clown. Uh, I support the developers. I support my game developers. Proceeds to crap over said game. Congrats. Doesn't make any sense because you calling it. Yeah, that don't make any sense, bro. I was like I literally want to think of the mental process, the mental gymnastics they gotta say that say, hey, I'm gonna support these developers, but their game is half baked. I'm not gonna support Game Pass where you get the same game on their service. It just doesn't make any sense. Support my game developers by playing their games. Also, good job hashtagging Game Pass. Also, you can't post a stand in a hashtag. Lay off the grass. Okay. PlayStation fanboys calling games on Game Pass half baked. They can go ahead and buy the games they call half baked. It makes zero sense. But then again, they have done this before. They say these games are trash. And these are Game Pass filler, but they will buy the said game on PlayStation. It makes zero sense. Go outside. You know Xbox users can buy the game, right? They don't need to use Game Pass. And if they want to buy the game to keep it forever, they can just get a discount as well too. So you got that going for it as well too with Game Pass. But um, yeah, a lot of people just say the same thing at this point, but yeah, I agree. You can't say this game is half baked, then buy a say the game on PlayStation. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.